Well, yeah, good morning, ladies and gents. We're over the old the woods today, and we've had a brew and a bit of a catch up. And Geoff is on a mission today. He's gonna repoint this table. Well, I like that, repointing some of these flat steps. And there's thousands of these all just laying about in this forest. Initially, when they were put in, they were the little tree stakes. Although, mind you, I thought some of them would go, but as you said, some of them are a bit Julian Cleary, like, you know what I mean? He wants flat ones, but he's done a nice job on that table, I must admit. Got to be said, Al, innit? Got to be said. Yeah, he don't do a great, he don't do much, but he do a good table. And we're just gonna flatten off a little bit more. I'm gonna nick these to put a better little seat for me Bergen. Yeah. And I've done a. Well, I remembered to bring it out this time. I'll do a better show and tell on this. My new thing. My new essential carriers, ladies and gents. Yeah. Just give you a quick. First aid kit in there, and I think I've got me saw in there. Yeah. It's my new thing just to replace me a belt kit. Right. Did come out on I don't know, last Sunday I think it was, but it was just a cracking day. There was a good few of us here as well, wasn't there? Yeah. But it just weren't a day for filming, were it? You know, just chilling down and that. Yeah. I think I even had a little kip. People were setting up hammocks. It was nice to see David and that. Tony popped over. But yeah, I did do a filming, but I just wasn't enough to put together in a film. It's not all about coming out to make a film, mate. Yeah, no. Yeah. But it's a lovely day. It's not too hot. Obviously, I've set up my throne. And that is the idea on that, because that's, as you know, I can get a shelter over the top of that. But just to have me Bergen there it is there, and you know, hang me up and all. Like a home away from home. That bar, I don't know, well, it naturally dips down. I might take that bar off and get a more straighter bar on that. But saying that, it does lean to one side, which makes it easier for getting stuff out of my Bergen. So yeah, I'll have a little bit of think of that, worry my brain, and I'll say Geoff's going to tart up that table. And Al, good skill, sir, because you've got a green bag in the woods this time, green bag, proper RF. We'll have a look. Here we go, look. He's a lad, isn't he? And Mr. Baldrick, who's gone with Geoff, he's proper. Oh, here he is. Here's the man. Here he is. Yeah. Because you love Tasha now, don't you? Yeah. Dad, she's a bitch, and she's a destroyer of worlds. But you love playing pulley with her. Yeah, I do, yeah. No, you're being like a good dad to her. But she's proper fearless, she is. Right, ladies and gents, yeah. Ooh, I was doing something at Bushcraft. He's getting some sticks. Ooh. Stand by. Yeah, mate, it's that's a twisty bit of wood that you want for your missus, mate, yeah?
Yeah, she keeps things like that.
It's just a twisty bit of wood.
That's the ivy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like literally grown into it, isn't it? Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah, your missus does like unusual and all weird things, doesn't she? Yeah,
including me.
Yeah. You robbed my next line there. Stop nicking me. Oh, look, he's got his slagginger on today. Look, his labels. That's one down from Full Raven, sir. Mind you, I've got some Full Raven trousers now, but they're not bushcrafty, they're just mooching about trousers. Geoff is over there somewhere. I can hear noise. Oh, you alright? What have you heard of them? What have you heard of it? You're not going all shy on me, are you, mate? But yeah, no, he's been very industrious, sir, today, haven't you?
Really, sister.
Ah, that's alright, mate. It's considering for hard dog in there. But yeah, a bit of windlass in there, sir. That's nice flat table now. I'll give it a saw off that side just to make it tidy. You like that
tidy the other side up and that there.
Yeah, it's better than it was, sir. A lot better. I was sat there with Mr. Baldrick, mostly on my lap, and I think we had a little doze. I'm not 100% sure, but what I was doing, ladies and gents, was putting a load more crossbars in there, because why not? They come off that original table. And like I say, there's my little necessary patch, as I want to call it, and yeah. Now you've got to cut away a little bit early today, sir, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got things to do for the good lady indoors, sir. And as we always say in the trade, happy wife, easy life.
This is Magoo.
And well, Geoff's there, feeding his face, sir, feeding his face. But he's got tomato sauce because we're southerners. We're not any northern monkeys, are we? We have like tomato sauce, that brown sauce. You only have that on lamb chops, don't you? And there he is, the main man, Mr. Baldrick. But yeah, that was a good shout on sorting out that table, mate, the little one. We've got to do now, see where your chair is, mate, we've got to have a little bench chair in there, and it'd look like an IKEA sort of table set, wouldn't it, barbecue set. Yeah. Look, a master at work, Oh, how was that shoot away, bless him. And we just kind of noticed there, Geoff, it was you that pointed it out, sir. Good skills, well done. Normally all the bark's there and that, but Al, that's not the sun. He's shiny arse that seat, isn't he? Because he always sits there. That's his little throne, isn't it? There's his little perch, isn't it? Look, he's shiny arse all the back. Bark off it. He's swearing at me. Well, mate, hey, it was you that brought it up, sir. That's my little chariot over there. That's my boy. And yeah, just got a little thing here, ladies and gents. So I'll give you a little look, see at my new little bit of kit I made. Right, ladies and gents, as you know, my days are wearing webbing and a belt kit are gone. But even when we're over here, last time over here, I was about 150 metres over that way, sawing some wood, cutting a bit of wood, building a shelter bed, and I thought, blimey, all my kit's over there. And I was, even walking back, I was putting like the axe in my little pocket and the, you know, the knife, it's in the sheath, but I thought, yeah, it's a bit dull. So well, I sat there, I think I made most of this while I was in work on a quiet night shift and so forth. It's just my version of the Claymore pouch. That can fold up, so it's kind of akin to like the thing that David Fairs was doing, but it's my version of that anyway. So I've got 3 pouches. You can see the depth and so forth, and they're just to carry me necessaries about, ladies and gents, when I ain't got a belt kit. This will always be at the top flap of my Bergen, so it's always going to be at the first thing off and the last thing in. Inside there, ladies and gents, just want to keep some necessaries, and here we have Shiro's knife. So it's over my shoulder. I can sling it round the back when I want it to go round the back out my way, and then just pull it round so it's there, it's in and out. And I am a great believer in you use the knife, you put it back in the sheath, you know, and then you whack it back in, ladies and gents. But again, that's quite a tall knife. I'm going to put another bit of Velcro on there just to give it a little bit more of a lip. On here, obviously, thing I use quite a lot, the Silky 180. Very nice silky saw that is, and only about 20 something quid. That will take an army first field dressing and so forth if I wanted it to, and that as well, because them two will fit in one of these. And obviously, ladies and gents, there's a little pouch here. For the moment, I've put me sort of, you know, me day out, me daily first aid kit. So I've got that with me at all times should I need it, you know, when I'm mooching about or whatever. I can throw a few more things in there, but as I'll show you, that will take the 2 knives and so forth. But on that, I'm going to have to sew a little bit more. Well, it's if I just put like a Mora or Jack Law or any other knife in there, that does fit, but I'm going to put a little bit more Velcro on so that will grab that. So literally, ladies and gents, I'll stick that one in there just because I always have the knife at the front. That's the one I use the most. And I thought, you know, hey, we'll have it, and I will have a point on this. Because when you're making something for yourself, you make it how you want it, not how other people want it, but how you want it, ladies and gents. So I can hear a bit from Merlin engine there. Oh yeah, Merlin engine. Ladies and gents, here we go. Let your eyes be your guide. It's got a nice little shoulder strap on that. And what I did at the back is attach my D-rings. If I wanted to, I could have this on a belt, okay? That would obviously be uncomfortable, so I wouldn't put it there. But even when I'm mooching about from A to B, it will take various axes. That's sometimes that'll go there all the way down. My little Fiskars X7, I swear by these when you're just mooching about for the day. And for 12 quid, one of the lads on the Bushcraft trade post, he makes the Kydex sheaths for them. 12 quid, can't go wrong. And so, ladies and gents, obviously if I wanted to I could put it on the belt. I don't envisage me doing that, but have it ready to go, and if you don't use it, you don't use it. But all I've done there was a loop. The axe can be as long as it needs to be, and there's a lot of variation for the head there. But as I'm mooching about, one axe going absolutely nowhere. So there you go, ladies and gents, on that. That's my little I could wear that you know, like chest strap, sorry, chest pouch wise as well if I wanted to. But here's my idea on that goes in there with that as well. My necessaries pouch, and that's my tools and so forth. Not that heavy, but it's got everything I need there. Knife, saw, first aid kit, and my axe, as you see there, can be carried on the back. I was going to do it at the bottom, then I thought, oh no, too long. Don't overcomplicate things. And this strap's a bit, it's got bits hanging off it, but I've just got that now. That's just there. It's just about the perfect sort of length I want. So I will be replacing this with just some 25mm webbing to make it all smaller and take up less room, ladies and gents. And literally, when I open my pack, it's going to be right underneath the lid to come away. But yeah, kind of very happy with that. I've had a little mooch about of it today, not too far, but it works. I've got everything I want there, and I don't have to be sticking things in my pocket, and I've always got a first aid kit with me. So let your eyes be your guides on that, ladies and gents. And if you like the look of that, I won't be making any more. I don't sell things. I wish I had the time to even make them for myself. But you know, if you want stuff like that, use a sewing machine. Learn to use one. You can pick them up cheap enough, and you can make some just how you want it, ladies and gents. And as we can see there, there's the axe on the back. Somebody want to see that close up. And again, the bigger the axe head, the more that will go down. Just had an idea there, so fertile little brain. Let him come with it. His rucksack. He's made a seat for his rucksack because two wheeze and a fart, sir, and a quick one off the whisk, and it's going to be winter, isn't it? Yeah. Especially at our age, like, I mean. So it's making a little off-ground storage for your rucksack there, mate, and you still be able to sit there as well. And I've just dug a couple of little channels in there, put a few little pegs in there as well, just to stiffen it up. But that'll all come good, mate, once you get your bracing on, won't it? Yeah. And a few bars across there, that's all you need, and it'll just somewhere have your rucksack where you ain't got to keep bending over at our age, mate. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, we don't want to be doing too much bending over, do we? No. Oh, nice one, mate, yeah. Does that all straighten up and pull, and you won't need to have it like total. Nah. Sort of. No,
it's only probably another 2 bars across.
Yeah, 2 or 3 bars, mate. Just put your rucksack on. Yeah, you're just a bit of a beaver today, ain't you? You've had some sausage rolls here, sir, and you're on it, ain't you? Yeah, that's true, mate. Yeah, nice idea. Really, I'd have just done an A-frame, or as we said when we talked about it, something like that. Which yours is going to look a bit neater, but I don't care about neatness, because now any Bergen I got will go across there, and it's just at the right height for me. Obviously over there, because I've just been tying a few of them off onto that, and I'll get a saw and just come down there, because even that's a bit naughty even for me, and I'm not really too fussed about things, ladies and gents. Well, me and Geoff there just been sat having a brew there, sir, reminiscing about the old days and where everybody is, and you know, Beano and all that type of stuff, and you know, some of the old boys. But yeah, no, there you go, sir. You've done a little tray there for your Bergen. I think you'll either need one going that way or that way, but as you said, you're going to do it next time.
Just to lift it, really.
Yeah. So that, but it's done, mate. You just got to tinker. Because that one's all nice now, proper. That's fucking well. That's well solid. I swear them are not needed. Baldrick's up and it's just been sleeping over there in the sun, ain't you, mate? Yeah, I love coming out with these boys, Dad, don't I? Oh, I love coming out with these boys. Yeah, how's that to shoot off? No dramas. Needs to keep the wife happy. No, not that kind of happy. It's not Sunday afternoon. You've got to take her somewhere to an appointment or something. But apart from when we was like working and sawing, it's been a lovely weather, mate, isn't it? Just nice. Yes. Nice under the canopy. Because you don't know how hot it is until you walk out of there, do you?
Yeah, and you get the full sun.
Yeah.
We all work in the full sun.
Well, Mad Dog's an Englishman, mate. We always did.
You can help it anyway.
No. But other than that, we just, well, it's gone 4 o'clock now, mate. It's fairly late, but been sitting there just chewing the fat over the old days, weren't you? Right, anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, boom. Table's done, and that one's been Geoffed, and that one's been Geoffed, and all I've sort of really done, I mentioned about, put my shelf in, because again, look, you know, here's me, I even take my smock off, it's that warm, my Bergen goes there, my hat goes there, my smock goes there, and I can get a rainproof cover over that as well, though it does look like a bit like a Darth Vader hat. What are you doing, Paul? He's trying to scratch himself and then he fell over. But yeah, no, it's been a lovely day. Proper chilled out as well, mate, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I like it. So, ladies and gents, yeah, I'll leave it there. If you've stayed with me this long, cheers, and stay safe and take care of yourself.